He'll start commenting. Alright, okay, so headphones on. Hello. I've got the wrong mic, I need a switch mic. Just 1 second. Can you turn the volume down on this? One, two, testing, all good.
Is it? Yeah. You give me some sounds, i.e. when you laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
You go, ah really loud.
Are you going to talk about the...
No, we want people to hear that really loud.
Yeah, just talk. I get it wrong.
I can't just laugh on... No, I can't.
You can.
No, I can't.
I could talk about her.
You're just going to have to wing it. Ha 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 ha.
Sunday at is it barbecue again? Yeah.
ISIS. Is it possible, like about 3,000 text messages, to say that Loretta is not playing tomorrow night?
I just came out of the street, looking for somewhere to eat. I find this small cafe. I see a girl, then I...
Is that the Stuart Arms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, lovely.
Oh, that's the one down by the Queen. Yeah, fine.
Purple mic.
By the roundabout.
Purple mic.
Yeah, 1, 2. Two, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Take it down. I'm a loudspeaker. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1. No worries.
Anybody near the green light?
Hello. Keep talking. Have you got it? Yeah. Hello.
Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Portobello Talk Radio. Calling out across London and the rest of the world from the heart of Ledbroke Grove.
Yes, greetings. This is the Portobello Radio Friday show, and we're doing a Black History Month special because why not? With my special co-host, the wonderful.
Thanks for inviting me, Isis. Jax Etta with you on this great occasion. I was here last year, I believe.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, great.
It's not the same without you.
Oh, bless. So I do qualify.
Yeah. So how have you been? What have you been up to? Have you done anything?
Yeah.
For this 1 month of blackness?
Oh, right.
Or just more generally?
Well, actually, I wrote some poetry about it, saying Black History is not the 13th month. So that's a whole poem that was meant to go out in a collection, but I've sat on it. I've sat on it for a reason. But
have you got it to hand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
actually.
well, we'd love you to read it later in the show.
Yeah, I'd love to read it later.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'll give you, a little taster of it.
Yes.
So, and how about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, working, struggling with had a bit of a flu thing, so I was a bit of out of commission for a little while.
Yeah, it's that season.
Yeah. So yeah, just trying to catch up with things. I always seem to be catching up with things.
Yeah, chasing the tail.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing this social media course with Kensington Libraries. Kensington Chelsea Libraries, social media for social skills. I think I've only got 2 more weeks of that left, and that's been taxing, I can tell you.
It sounds good though.
Yeah, it's essential. It's essential. It's an essential skill because we assume that everyone knows everything about the subject, but they don't. There's still a whole swathe of the population that have no idea. It's just gone off without them. And I'm trying to catch them and say, well, dip your toes in. Here's what happens.
I like that.
Yeah.
Anything else? Have you done any performances or have you done any DJ sets recently?
I'm still doing the show on Saturday sessions, Jack Setter's Algorithm and Blues. Yeah, that's taxing. I collect all the material based on what pops up on my social feed.
Okay.
As I go along in restaurants, if I hear music in the restaurants, or if I somebody's playing something in the car. So it's a collection of algorithm feeds. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to actually ask immediately the blues, yes, but the algorithm?
Yeah,
what's that?
Yeah, the rhythm is, so it's rhythm and blues, R&B, algorithm. That makes sense. So I'm collecting music as I go. I also, jazz, funk, soul finds me. So I'm just relieved to have an outlet to share it with, because it's an eclectic mix. A little bit of disco, some cool soul, and even the modern stuff.
That's always the best.
Yeah, and some of the modern stuff that is a nod to tracks of old. So it's an eclectic mix. I'm very proud of it, to be fair.
Excellent.
Yeah, it feels self-indulgent.
And what about the publishing and stuff?
Yeah, that arm of things.
You're like an octopus, aren't you? Really?
An octopus with like only two of his tentacles working. The other 6 are like going. The other 6 are like all over the place. But I'm trying to focus. Because I have so many strings to my boat, I'm really trying to focus, and the focus now is on reissuing my 3 novels that are already out there.
Are these what we call the novellas?
The novellas.
See, I'm retaining. I'm retaining it. Yeah.
Well done. Our age. It's big bonus points. So, because I was trying to get a mainstream publisher on board with what I do, and that is proving tricky as expected. And then I just thought, well, I am with a small and independent publisher, so let's maximize. So the books are going to be reissued, re-edited, reissued for audio as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it'll be a whole thing again.
Yeah, because it seems to be a big thing with Audible and other platforms. Everybody's listening to books.
This is it. So, and they found a way to make it work for me. So I'm going back in, signing another deal.
Excellent.
So while I'm doing that, I can't really do anything else.
Well, somehow you seem to be.
Don't be fooled.
Well, yes, you're a multi-talented musician, making all kinds of music.
Yeah. So, do you know, over Carnival, a few people arrived at my house. You know, when strangers come to your house when you live in the area, and they saw my record player, my old school record player with a cassette on it, and they were like, "It doesn't work, does it? It's just for ornaments." And I said, "No, it's actually work. It actually works. I can't be asked to go, just use the Wi-Fi and use the speaker, please, and play your music off your phones." And they were like, "No," they kept ribbing me. I thought, well, I'm going to have to end up standing there, picking up a vinyl and playing it one after the other. It's not like there's 2 decks.
Yeah.
This is a stereo. And they goaded me. I went, okay, here we go. So I played some secret music, my own. And he went down the ball. He went down the storm. And
So you had a rave as well.
it was they were like, "Oh, what is this?" And I went, "Oh, some tunes I've got. I don't know what I've got." So I just kept playing it, and they just kept vibing on it. And then in the end, I confessed. I went, "Guys, they're all my tracks." I went, "No." That was a nice feeling.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they're like 20, 30 years old, these tracks.
Okay.
Still standing
Still
the test
fresh.
of time. Yeah, because everyone's copying, everyone's...
Well, that's it, isn't it? Everything's
Yeah.
going round and round. So
Round.
yeah, we sound like a very busy person.
Yeah,
Woman.
Yeah. And you, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got a big thing. I don't know if you can talk about it. Your new role.
Oh, my
I read it
job.
on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really
Don't
talk about it. No.
Well, we'll step away. Right, and I did approach it tentatively. You did understand. Yeah. You've got to be aware. Not everything is for sharing.
Well, yeah, I don't really want to kind of connect
No,
everything
no.
up.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
different people, so
Me
you know.
too. I've had to warn peers about that.
Yeah, different identities and
yeah,
stuff.
I'm Jack Sesser for this. So,
Yeah. But yes, I am running a couple of workshops, which I'll mention later on, for
cool.
Black History Month with the Volunteer Centre, and they'll be at the African Caribbean Cultural Centre. And I mean, what else? I'm doing some stuff with SOAS actually, Black History Walks, and running a workshop for them. So
that's
I'm
cool.
keeping busy doing
Yeah.
Black History Work stuff.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Black History Month stuff, rather.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it needs to be done, I suppose.
Well, yeah, we are in Black History Month,
Hopefully.
but we say it's 365 days a year. So I'm going to play the first track.
Okay.
Shall we go?
Let's do it.
No
is Come Go With Me, the Staple Singers. That is a well-known tune.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
Go
Good
with
for any
us.
time. It doesn't have to be Black History Month. Sorry.
No, I'm not saying, come go with us. I remember, was it Ruby Turner? She did a version of it, didn't she? Which was, that made the charts, I think, in the UK, more recent times, 80s.
But yes, we have our first guest in the studio.
Hi, my name's Yuri, and thank you so much for having me on your show. What a blessing on this, 365 days a year, Black History Month.
Thank you. It's lovely to have you. So, would you like to maybe start by telling us a little bit about yourself? I noticed you and the wonderful Jax were just getting together and just vibesing over there, so I'm sure there's all sorts of connections and stuff that we might tease out of all of this.
That's the joy of Generate. So I run a CIC in Hammersmith and Fulham called Generate, and we run dyslexic friendly and mental health awareness programs. So we do training, we do events, and we were nominated by the community recently. So we're up in King Street in Hammersmith on the corner of Beaver Lane. We have a lovely banner up there.
When you say Beaver Lane, is there a shop or is there what sort of landmark is there in the area?
So it's opposite Ravenscourt Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Further down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are really, I'm really passionate. I'm one of the co-founders. The other co-founder lives local to Ladbroke Grove, and I'm dyslexic myself. My daughter's dyslexic, and I'm also a qualified teacher, and so I run a dyslexic-friendly classroom.
Brilliant.
Passionate about levelling the playing field for us all. And trying to help educators and businesses really understand that this is to do with them, whether they're dyslexic or not. Because we're amazing. We have lots of talents, and as long as they're harnessed, then we can share those talents and really create big change for organisations. And, if you're an educator and you're a school or you're a university and you have Ofsted, you want those Ofsted results to be really great. So why don't you harness those talents of those diverse minds in your classroom?
So your own journey, what was that like?
Yeah, really interesting journey. So basically I went from a failing student to being a multi-award winner, educator and founder.
Yeah, how do you turn that around?
So I met somebody who helped me flip my dyslexic script in 2007, and she ran a beautiful course and showed me what resources and practical skills I needed to do to harness my talent and potential. And at that moment I was just compelled to tell her, I'm going to share this with anybody who will listen. And gosh, look, here I am talking about it on a radio show with you lovely women.
There you go. These journeys can happen at any time in your life.
100%.
Don't write it off just because of age or anything.
Absolutely. I'm literally 2 years assessed. So although going back 2007, I pretty much knew by that point there's something going on here. My brain is a little bit different from other people, and I'm finding barriers in places that other people don't. So,
Well, it is about reframing that as a gift.
100%.
I mean, I'm also dyslexic. My daughter's dyslexic, so I thought that was interesting. And I think my mother, she being born in Trinidad when she was, they had no notion.
Yeah, my dad was.
Even me as a child in Trinidad, they had no notion of dyslexia.
No, and me, born and raised in the UK, no notion. Yeah. I was in my 30s before I figured it out, and I'm an educator, Wow. And newly diagnosed.
So during this process of adapting your way of thinking and learning, what was that light bulb moment? Was there a particular practice that did it for you?
100%.
100%.
So the training we deliver, the dyslexic friendly and mental wellbeing training, will educate people on those resources and the ways of being, as one of our funders said, best practice. So it's really about changing your environment and changing how you communicate. And it sounds kind of like, oh, I think I've heard of that before. But what happened was I was shown resources to change my environment, to change my communication, that absolutely changed the way I related to other people, and I ask other people to relate to me so that it's accessible. Because when I read, if you have black text on a white background, it moves, and that is hard.
Interesting. I don't have that, but I have other, things, but that sounds really challenging. Look, I want to put another tune on.
Lovely.
And then come back and also talk about World AHD Month, which apparently October is as well.
Yes.
As Black History Month. So that would
Lovely.
be,
As they say, every day's a school day. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to get it out.
I like it.
Me
Let's
too.
go.
Sometimes I think if I got lost and drowned out in the river, no one in this town would cry. They'd just breathe sighs of relief. These days I sure regret how much of me that I've given. I feel my patience running out. I hear the water sing to me. Blackbird, what did you think you'd run into out here in the wild? You sing a sad song, but no one feels for you. They think you do it for the smiles. They'll send you flowers when you die. I can change course if I want to, find a softer place to run to. I've struggled all my life, tired of heavy living. It is time to build a refuge. It is time to get what's mine. Blackbird, what did you think you'd run into out here in the wild? You sing a sad song, but no one feels for you. They think you do it for the smiles. They'll send you flowers when you die.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Yes, so that was Letter from a Blackbird by the wonderful Joy Oladokum. So yes, back to you. So we're talking about, or we're sitting here in World AHD Month,
Yeah.
which is October, which I didn't know. I also thought it had something to do with Mental Health Awareness Month.
And it's also Dyslexic Awareness Month.
Right.
Oh,
And it's interesting because there is actually a very substantial connection between AHD, dyslexia, and also how they have been characterized as mental health.
Yes.
And for many decades, people with those conditions were treated as being mentally unwell and put into mental health units, sectioned,
Yep.
medicated, all sorts of stuff. And actually, it was just having divergent way of processing data, basically.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah.
So I have both ADHD and dyslexia.
Yeah, I'm coming to realise that a lot of people with dyslexia also have ADHD.
It's intersectional. I'm a woman, I'm a black woman, I have ADHD, I have dyslexia, and we all have mental health. And it's on a spectrum between when you're well and when you're unwell. So it's about really using what you can to keep yourself well and healthy, especially if you're neurodivergent, because there are those barriers. And that's really what I found. That's why we integrated well-being into the CIC, because it's so vital that we can use our brains effectively and take away the barriers that really impact our mental health. So for instance, if you're in a space that doesn't have daylight, that's going to impact your mental health. And it's going to, if you're dyslexic, it's going to really impact you even more.
That's not outside though? That's in the unnatural world, not in the natural world.
No, if you're in daylight, if you've got a lovely window that lets daylight in, that's
Oh, you mean like in your house and you're in a dark, dingy
wherever,
space? Yeah.
wherever. But if you're in tungsten light, which is our normal daylight, normal light bulbs, it's not good for you.
No, that's true.
So 30% spectrum light. So that means your eyes are having to make up the 70%, and then your brain is having to overwork. Are you tired by 3 o'clock? Have a look at your lighting.
Oh my goodness, this is we're learning so much. I'm riveted. My tongue's literally hanging. Like, really, really?
Yeah.
Because now that I'm mature in my age, I'm past middle age now. I am looking at all things wellness.
Yes.
And giving everything a consideration. And
Yes.
maybe that's the message, to open up your mind and think, right, something's not quite right. Let's explore.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong or right. Just explore. Is that what you're doing in your group?
I think in my 30s I was forced to.
Yeah.
I was just exhausted, and I've had various times where I've been really burnt out and tired, and I'm like, this isn't the most effective way of using my energy. So how can I best work and help other people best work? You know, I'm a teacher, so really making that available for students, making sure that my classroom, we keep the windows open, not too open, they get a bit aggy if it's a bit too cold in there, but it means that there's an airflow, because without that airflow, it's almost like you're drunk. I read an amazing piece of research recently that said if you rebreathe your air, each time you rebreathe that air, you get drunker and drunker, and it has the same effect on your brain.
CO2.
And we're here with the door open, with the air flowing, the light in. What a beautiful day.
Well, yeah, we can't live here though.
No, but we're here.
Well, I don't know if you speak nicely to Damien, the lovely Damien of the Muse Gallery, because we are, of course, in the Muse, 269 Portobello Road, and we love the Muse Gallery. There's a new exhibition on, and we will. Well, how new is it actually?
These are beautiful.
It is new, yeah, and we will mention it further down the line. But yeah, we're in the Muse. And of course, like you said, it's a beautiful space, so maybe Damien will allow you to move in.
But it's about making your environments at home and at work and when you're learning like this. So, you know, asking the teacher to open the window, open the door, let the daylight in.
But can I ask you about screen time then? Because our screens, we're on the mobile phone, we're on the iPads. And even projections.
Yes, projections aren't so bad, but the screen time, the light from your phone and your screen. So you can get special glasses that have a special screen in them that help your eyes a little bit. So
that sounds good. I have a lot of screen time on this poor little old worn out iPad.
I've got too many screens.
So there's a couple of tips that I can share with you.
Wow, please dish.
You ladies in the audience. And it's about get a daylight lamp, work by daylight lamp. That reduces this overload of blue light that you're getting in.
Even at night?
Yeah, but not too late at night, because we also have to be mindful of sleep and sleep hygiene. So an hour before you're ready to go to bed, do switch it off, because it will keep you awake. Keep those brain cells stimulated, and maybe overstimulated if you have ADHD. So yeah, it's
about... Is that a bulb?
Yeah, it's about using it mindfully.
The light bulb is a daylight bulb.
Yeah, so if anybody suffers from SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, those
so
the lights that you
don't feel so great during the winter and autumn months.
Yeah.
So it also stimulates that. It also makes your hair grow, so, you know.
I need that.
Okay, I like the hair growth, because I tell you, my hair's getting thin now.
Some of mine, this used to be mine, but it's not anymore.
Yes. So it's, there are multiple reasons why you should have daylight in your life on a regular basis. It's a good feel good, but it also helps you read and it helps the screen. I think the other thing is, what I use is something called a Pomodoro technique, and that means you're splitting your screen time. So the way I run it in Generate is that you have something called a focus time. So maybe you're planning your show, you're scrolling through loads of tunes to check which one, you're sending emails, so that's quite focused. And then you're going to step away and just kind of replan, rethink, maybe write some notes by hand.
No, I never write.
Oh my goodness.
I still like
do
to.
not write. I hate it.
Again, dyslexic, I get it. I totally 100% understand it. So maybe you're going to step away and maybe just listen to some music. Maybe you're going to step away and let yourself process for 15 minutes, and then you're going to go back in. And that helps reduce the amount of screen time you're having and the cognitive load. Because what we're trying to do is space out the cognitive load rather than just load it and load it and load it. We're going to load it and unload it.
Yeah, get it. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Some great strategies. So, I mean, have you got anything coming up? And also, do you want to shout out your social media handles so that people will know how to get hold of you and to reach out to your organization?
So we're on LinkedIn under my name, Eurydice Caldwell or Yuri Caldwell. If you do hashtag G8 Generate or hashtag Generate with an 8 in it, so that's GENER 8 TE.
Right.
Yeah.
Say that really slowly.
Sorry.
Because
GENER the number 8 TE.
Brilliant.
And so that's our organisation.
Right.
You can find us on Hammersmith and Fulham website as well, because we're working very closely with the council, helping them become dyslexic friendly. So we're rounding down for the year. We just had an amazing session yesterday actually called Drums and Barrels. So anybody who hails from the Caribbean islands will understand what a barrel is.
Yeah.
It's all those lovely things you pack in and you want to send to the Caribbean, or more importantly for me, you want to receive from the Caribbean.
I've never received one yet.
Oh,
so
I've never received
still
one.
waiting, still waiting. I'm sorry.
No one sent me any barrel or drum.
A lot of people receive a Christmas barrel, and for me that would hail from Grenada because a lot of my family are those sides, and that would have some spices, some flying fish, it would have some guava cheese, it would have, so all the beautiful things that hail from your islands, or maybe the continent of Africa where you're coming from, and that you might be getting some like beautiful fabrics, some kente cloth maybe.
Wow.
But if
I'm
not,
very jealous of all these people getting these barrels.
Listen, in where I'm from, in the Midlands and Jamaican heritage, we were sending barrels out.
Absolutely, so were we.
Barrels.
Yes.
Filling them. And
Tell me one
out.
thing you put in your barrel that you would like to.
If I received a barrel.
Yeah. One thing you'd like to receive and one thing you'd like to give.
Right, let me see. I want to do something profound, but obviously I'm going to think about my tummy.
That's profound.
Yeah,
it's all about nourishment. That's what Generate's about.
I would like some real jerk pork from Jamaica, smoked in the smokehouse.
Lovely.
Thank you.
How about yourself?
I mean, I've never sent a barrel or received one, but
So
my
if you-
uncle and that side in New York used to send the barrels down to Trinidad a lot. But
Lovely.
I suppose if I could have something, it would have obviously be magical, because that's just who I am.
That's
so
beautiful.
It would be a non-stop supply of doubles made fresh in Trinidad, sent through time straight to me,
Yes.
because I can never find a doubles here that tastes like our doubles in Trinidad.
Yes.
So,
A what?
a doubles.
What's that?
Oh. Every island has a
Don't-
version.
don't
Every
judge
island.
me.
No judgment. No judgment. Every island has a version of a doubles.
What's that? The
It's
bread?
it's like street food, and it's basically 2 barras, which is basically kind of like a roti, but quite thin. And then you put chickpeas in it, which is usually curried or cooked down, not quite curried, cooked down. And then there's a number of sauces that have to go on. So you'll have the tamarind, shadow benny, which is is over here, coriander, but it's the closest thing is shadow benny. So you make a sauce with that. Pepper sauce, of course, and sometimes people have mango.
Nice.
Yes.
I did street food. I
Now
used to know a bit.
my mouth is now watering.
But the thing
of
is,
course.
you see, the added thing to all of this is that in Trinidad, a doubles is about what, $6, $8 or something.
What's that in English?
No,
money?
$6. Yeah. It's $8 to the pound.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So every morning, like
Yes.
we were there, where are we now? 2025. Last year, we were literally every morning getting up in the morning and running to the doubles man, because you can buy 3 of them for like, it's like £1 something, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, that's me and doubles.
That's beautiful. So the beautiful Desiree Jordan was running that for the Generate Collective, and we had a lovely drumming meditation workshop by Heather, who is also got something going on later in the month, and we'll let you know about that so we can promote that. But yeah, drumming meditation, what a thing. Takes you on a journey, and I've never heard drumming like she does. I was thinking that it was going to be probably a shanty drumming, boom boom. No, it wasn't. Her drums make the sound of nature. So you're talking about waves, you're talking about rain, you're talking about the ocean, you're talking about absolutely amazing.
It sounds it. Percussive art.
Yes.
Almost.
So it was really nice for them. And I was there. I couldn't join in. I went to go and meet the mayor of Hammersmith and Fulham, Sharon Holder. Big shout out to her for hosting us yesterday.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
fancy.
sounds good. So that was that a Black History Month event?
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was to celebrate the banner that's up in Hammersmith and Fulham along King Street on the corner of Beaver Lane. Yeah.
I'll make a point of going down that way.
Lovely.
I used to live nearby, so are you nearby the area?
Yeah,
Do you
I'm in
have
Hammersmith and Fulham.
connections?
I've been there for a long time, got lots of connections in the area. As I said, our co-founder lives locally to the Muse, just up the road. So
And you have a connection here as well? Or used to?
So I've been in and out of the Muse a lot, actually, because I love an art gallery.
I meant generally in Portobello.
So I used to live up the road.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, for a little while
yeah.
off Goulburn Road. Yeah, I was in a mother and baby hostel. So my big son, he went to his first ever carnival just after he was born.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's been every year of his
Right.
life. Big 32-year-old man.
Yeah, yeah, you grew that. Like
Yeah.
growing a plant, a big melon.
Yes.
Yeah, grew this thing.
Yeah, and you look at him and you're like,
Wow.
wow. Well, okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
Can I ask you about your partnership with, did you say her name was? That you founded the company at the CIS?
So
The
CIC is with our co-founder.
Yeah.
And I'm
Nameless?
not sure. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Silent partner.
But how did the dream come to be? That
it's a
lead up?
beautiful story.
But if you can tell us some of it,
Yeah,
that'd be great. Because
I'll
inspiring
give you
people, the many people I meet day to day, have a cause or something they believe in that they'd like to set up and never know where to
100%.
start. So if you could tell us a little
100%.
bit.
So one thing I always say, you got a passion, you got a talent, share it. That's the first approach. So me and the co-founder, we met at the Masbro Centre, big up Urban Partnership Group. I worked there for years, amazing centre. And he's a lovely guy called Max Wallace, who runs another CIC in Hammersmith of Health Defence. He introduced us as we're connectors, we can't help it. We see somebody, there's a little connection there, we have to introduce them. And he said, you know what? I really, really want to get my O levels. So I was like, okay, we run English classes, let's do this. So then he went on to train as a teacher. I was like, come on, you got it in you, let's do this. And then as we spoke, we were like, let's set up something. So we ran together our first ever music production, dyslexic friendly music production course, which was really fun. Had a little, funny enough, a little art show with some music that they'd produced with that. That was beautiful. And we this is off the back of he's my elder, and he's honestly the spiritual foundation of what we do. And so I would say, don't worry about becoming a CIC or a registered thing. Find somebody who is and offer your services.
Pitch.
Yes. And just say, I want to do a thing. This is how Desiree and Heather was drumming. She came and drummed for the Generate Collective. There's quite a few of us now. And we were like, oh, this is amazing. So, you know, she started working for us, and then I worked with Desiree. Funny enough, our children went to the same school. And she said, oh, you know, I want to get back into doing artwork.
Desiree, not Desiree the singer?
No.
Oh, sorry, my brain went...
That's nice,
Desiree,
but no. And so she ran this beautiful drums and barrels workshop with Heather.
Okay, well, look, thank you very much.
Thank you
for sharing all this, and particularly not particularly, but the tips are really good.
Exactly.
There's more. Yeah. There's more. So come check us out. Come to our training.
So if we want to go, to know more about you, we go on typing in Generate with an 8.
Yes.
At the end, and find out more. Pop down. You're running lots of workshops. Are you doing any more Black History Month workshops?
No, that's it. We're winding up.
Okay.
But next year for sure.
Bigger and better.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely to meet you.
It's been amazing.
Really lovely speaking to you. Very inspirational.
And every death and rebirth is a cycle eternal.
Yes, so of course that was Free Soul, Ankh Uja Senebwe. So how is our second guest?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
And of course this is the wonderful Will Joseph Lowenthal. I remember I left off the Joseph last time. Looking very nice. I like the sunglasses, the glasses.
Oh, thank you so much.
Fabulous.
And you look.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realise that Jax has never met you.
But we think we have, and we've spoken.
Yes, we have.
I can tell we've spoken, but I can't put the whole piece together. But it's going to come through in a minute. Come on,
so I think introduce yourself. Not that you're no stranger to Portobello Radio. You've been here many, many times before, so we're welcoming you back.
Okay. Well, my name is Will Elmina, and I'm always called Will. I work in the community for the NHS, and I'm a writer and poet also. And I'm a collaborator with ISIS on the book Black Grief and Healing. What else have I just done? Oh, yes, I've just completed my master's course in creative writing as well.
Where did you do that? And
At
congratulations.
Roehampton.
At Roehampton?
Yes.
I finished mine 3 years ago.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
exact same subject.
Yeah.
Did you do it in 1 year or two?
2 part-time.
Oh, good,
I did
good.
2 year part-time.
Good.
And it was an absolute joy. I would do it again at the top of a hat.
Shows are going to be really good because already Jax is now bonded with you as well.
Yeah.
And you, so it's going to have this big bond.
Yeah.
So carry on.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Why did you go and decide to do this MA at this stage of the game? You've already written.
Yes, I've been writing for years, and then COVID opened up a massive door for me, and I've been writing steadily since then, doing workshops, creative writing online with different organizations, writing for different charities at different charity events, locally here with Committing Arts, and also with Ubele Initiative.
Did you say Committing Arts?
Yes, Committing Arts. Yes.
Were you involved with the Grenfell for
Poets for Grenfell?
Yes.
Post the actual book, yes.
Me too.
Yes.
I was.
Yes,
Maybe
so
we met there.
Possibly, yeah. There are many
Small
opportunities to meet in
Yeah.
this borough.
Yeah.
And since I submitted my last piece of work for the master's course, I'm waiting for my grades, which is out next month.
December?
Next week.
Isn't it
no,
December?
Next
Really?
week. Yes.
Oh, I had to wait till December for
Oh,
mine.
No, I couldn't wait that long.
Mind you, mine was during the COVID time, so
right,
things were a little bit slower. So what was your dissertation? What did you choose to do?
I did a portfolio of short stories. Short stories are my thing. I love poetry, but the other half of me are short stories.
Same.
Yeah. There we go again. Snap, sis, snap.
Yeah, totally. And was there a theme running through the work?
There were several themes.
Yeah.
Childhood, identity, migration, traditions from the Caribbean, mental health, and on Carnival being a big one as well. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Being in the middle of Carnival, living on the route as well.
Yeah.
So the stories are kind of immediate.
Yes.
And contemporary.
So your story to tell, as they keep reminding us.
Yes.
Is it your story to tell?
Yes.
Yeah?
Exactly, because I have to hide reality inside of fiction. Yes.
What, like magical reality?
Well,
or do you like to go down that route, fantasy?
Yes, I like fantasy, yes, but what I'm talking about here is real life events hidden in the fiction.
Right.
So you can't identify the real people.
Protect the innocent.
Yeah, protect the innocent. Yeah.
Yes. That's how I like to work.
Yeah.
All my fiction, it's the real stories.
Yes.
But I've made up the glue that joins
them together.
Is that, I think we're kindred spirits.
Yeah,
very much.
Absolutely. We must speak
more
later.
power. Yes, we have to talk after this. But
But
it's
you're
good to
also
share.
very, very well versed in the literary world, as well as kindred spirits.
Well,
so I'm sitting here listening.
I think less so. Less so in other authors. Yes, I've read some, but I'm far behind in my reading of other authors. I'm really lax in that as well. Probably because I have a very short attention span as well. Yeah. So I can only read a few pages at a time.
Yeah.
And that's why I write short stories. Sometimes really short, micro and flash fiction being my favourites. So,
brilliant.
Right, yes, I understand that. My reason for the short story is also because I was interested in film and television, which is a short form of condensing all the stories in.
Yeah.
And so I like to write thinking in those terms. But I used to read novels back in the day but not like some people have always got a novel. I just used to read them because I should.
Right, okay.
Not because I was passionate about reading them, because I like factual books.
Yes.
Do you prefer factual?
This time, yes.
Non-fiction?
Because I suppose of what I've been doing for the last 2 years, i.e. having to read, I'm more inclined to read factual books now. But back in the past, before I got ill, I have a mental health diagnosis. Before that diagnosis, I read everything, literally everything I could get my hands on. I suppose now I'm a little bit more discerning as well. And I do like audiobooks. Audiobooks fulfill a lot of the need for reading for me as well. But I still need the input. I just can't take it in the same way that I used to.
Right, okay, yeah. Like we were saying with Yuri, you have to sort of identify things in yourself and be honest about your capacities, what you can do, and if you can't do something, alter it.
Yes.
Find another
way.
There is always another way.
Yes.
If you haven't found it yet, don't beat yourself up. But just ask the universe, I need another way to do this.
Yeah.
And
because I needed books, but I just couldn't read them the way I used to.
Right.
So audiobooks and writing my own stories really helps to get the story out.
Yeah.
But one
Can you
thing
tell me, what about having your stories on audiobooks? Have you
Having-
put your stories on an audiobook collection?
That is probably not a priority at the moment, but probably somewhere out in the distant future. I would love for that to
Because
happen.
then you could read them to people.
Yes.
And you'd be sharing that same experience that they were having because they didn't want to read necessarily, and they could listen. I quite like listening to an audiobook.
One of my passions is reading aloud as well.
Yeah, I love to read aloud.
Yeah, one of my passions.
And imagine
is
getting
reading
paid for it.
Yeah.
Instead of people telling you to be quiet if you're reading aloud.
One of my
But
double
that's your
joys.
poetry side, though.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
I think
It is.
if you're into poetry and spoken word, then the oratory part comes with it.
Comes with it.
And were you assessed as a lyrical writer? Did people say, "Oh, your writing's got a lyrical"? When it was being critiqued in your class?
Well, the thing about the course at Roehampton, although I included poetry pieces as part of my coursework, poetry wasn't actually one of the modules. There was a tutor whose remit was poetry, but it wasn't one of the modules. So I didn't actually. He did critique it, and he loved my poetry because he said it was coming from a perspective that you didn't normally see poetry coming from, i.e. An elder black woman's perspective.
A few of us knocking about, banging on doors because we could have been the younger ones, but nobody wanted to know.
We're still here.
But he
We're still here.
But he said that because it's from the perspective you don't normally get it from, it's new and fresh to him.
But did that style impact your fiction writing?
Oh yes, because I write because of my age. I'm 66, and so I'm writing from my childhood, from the 70s era, from the 80s, and so on. So I'm bringing a lot of my childhood history into my writing as well.
Yeah, do you think there's a compulsion to do it? Because just by getting older and thinking and looking back in the way, a retrospective, the way we do that, is that's an age thing. We're looking more.
We have a longer view.
And we can see objectively how one action created another.
Yes.
But do you have that need to pass it on, some kind of wisdom to the younger ones? Listen, please.
Does your son want to hear what you have to say?
I'm not that generous. If somebody does learn lessons from my writing, all well and good, but it's not the objective I set out for. I'm quite selfish, actually. I just have memories about things that I want to tell, and sometimes the perspective is quite weird, and I just want to highlight that perspective.
Give us one of the weirdest ones, just to give the audience an idea what you. Everyone's weird is different.
Well,
give me a droplet of weird.
Let me tell you the beginning of one story.
The weird might be quite a high threshold in this radio.
It's not that weird. It's all settled in reality, kind of grim reality, really. I used to go to school on St Mary's. I used to go to St Mary's of the Angels School in its old setting on Moorhouse Road, just Bayswater there, you know, and. When I was 5, my elder sister went to secondary school, so I had to come home on my own. And there was almost an instant where I got snatched, although I didn't realize I almost got snatched. It's only when I was older that I realized that I almost got snatched. So I called this story A Walk Down the Bella, with someone who'd come to pick me up after school. So you see how you can make something really quite ordinary into something really sinister in less than 500 words.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at the 500 words. Yeah, no, I need more. But I can do 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 even. But that is a special skill. So.
But the other way around, because I'm so versed in writing really short, the micro stories, sometimes less than 100 words.
Yes.
My struggle is to make them bigger, like you, and that was one of the struggles I had. One of my modules was called novel.
Yeah.
You had to write the first 3 chapters of
That's
a
right.
novel,
That's right.
and I struggled with that.
Right.
I really did.
But it's a pretty academic course, obviously, master's level, but did that actually help with those sorts of things, with the practical things of writing?
Yes, I think if I hadn't done that course, I would have just stayed settled in short story form, and not tried to challenge myself with doing something larger. Now I know I can do it, so I found the means. As you said, you have to find a way, and that suits you, and that works for you. But I did find a way in the end. It took me for ages, but I did.
So let's fast forward and hope you get the highest accolade for your masters. Yeah, come on, let's believe. Let's believe.
Fingers crossed.
Do you think that the work you've already done will need re-editing? Do you think you're going to get that feeling, I'm going to have to re-edit this? Now that you're qualified, now that you're an MA, you're very literary. Do you think that you're going to feel like, I can't leave this out there?
Oh, definitely. My purpose now is to get my short stories published. The only problem is that because I'm literally writing a short story every week, by the time I get around to publishing, they'll probably all have changed. The 22 stories I submitted, there'll be 22 more completely different stories.
Right.
Yeah.
You're prolific.
Yeah.
So because I'm asking you this because of my own perspective. I can't look at my books, and I can't look at anything I've written before the MA.
It's troubling, isn't it?
Yeah, because I know better now.
I want to fix that. I know that shouldn't be there. I know I want to change that word. But there's a repetition here that I want to take out.
Thank
all
you.
This kind of stuff. Yeah. I don't generally, but because I am determined to get a complete anthology of my own work, not just be in other people's anthologies.
Yeah.
I want to have that. That is my next goal. Yeah.
So you're going to keep them authentic and not keep changing them?
I'll try not to, but it's just hard.
I know that when I write a piece of poetry or something, I do, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about the things that I learned on the masters. Oh, make sure there's not this, and think about that, and how a stanza should look, and whatever. And thinking, well, I like to pervert that, or was pervert the right word?
Yeah, pervert works.
Disrupt.
Yeah, learn the rules and then break them.
Disrupt.
There you go.
I am sort of thinking about that really.
Poetry is different. With poetry, you should allow yourself to do whatever. There are no rules.
Yes,
literally.
yeah.
Even the misspelling is fine.
And even the lack of punctuation is brilliant.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's my poetry doesn't worry me at all. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's the novel and following continuity, keeping the weather the right weather, and the date the right date.
Yeah, you have to do the research, Smithy, and that's what took me so long, because I wrote the first 3 chapters of a historical novel.
That was your first mistake.
So I had to keep going back and changing the dates and thinking, no, I better move that back 50 years. And that was just for the first 3 chapters.
This is why I only write
contemporary stuff.
Yes. It's literally the reason that I cannot even. The book I am in the middle of right now is set between 1990s to now, and that is historical, believe it or not.
Absolutely,
because that is a costume drama. Because we didn't have mobile phones at a certain point, the email wasn't a thing, and having a landline,
social media.
Yeah. So I had to. You can't make a storyline work because most storylines are about mystery, right?
Yes.
And there is no mystery when you've got WhatsApp and you've got. There is no mystery because you know why people are missing. You know why people aren't arriving on time. You know that. So you have to tell the story a different way.
Yeah.
That's a
Did you
really
struggle
good
with that?
point.
Yes.
Really good point.
And but the thing about the histories is, there's a thing called writer's license.
Mm-hmm.
So
artistic license.
Artistic license. So so the things that are incredulous,
I know where you're
I'm
going.
going to use artistic license because I'm going to like one of my favorite authors when I was a child. Her name was Cynthia Harnett. She would put in little bits. The complete history, but in telling that, she'll put in deliberately something that didn't happen, and then she'll tell you at the end that this didn't happen in this date. It actually happened 50 years earlier, or whatever. She moved it for the purpose of her story. Right. And as writers, hey, we can do that. Yeah. So if something didn't happen in a particular century, I will just make it happen.
Right. Yeah.
There was a volcano on there was a volcano on Martinique.
I like that.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's it. Have complete license.
Yeah.
So look,
Yeah.
let's play a tune, and then we'll come back to some more conversation about literature and poetry. You ready there?
I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. They cannot resist. The space is on the abyss. Take up space, sis. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. The space is on the abyss. Push through, sis. It's a ghetto, not designed for my being. I know when to chill. I'm humble, yeah, I don't shy away from compliments. I receive, I'm worth the fuss. I know this inner work will take me from petty to queen, to goddess, to priestess. Competing and comparison, it's a no for me, dawg. My growth is not duplicatable or copy friendly. I am powerful beyond measure. The version of me others created in their mind is not my responsibility. I normalize saying no when others want too much from me. I uproot any soul ties of attachment that has held me hostage to lower paradigms of thought, feeling, expressing, and womaning. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a fool for this. Rest is a revolution and a luxury. I'm learning to step out of survival mode. I wake up to my own BS. Awareness put me on. There ain't nobody to put me on. I am the blueprint. I allow others to tell on themselves. Their true nature will be revealed. That's what I gotta know. I love myself and others out loud. I am proud of what and who I love. I do the most for mine. I use my voice, my heart, my thoughts, my truth to speak up about what I want. I don't use coded language. I'm loud with it. It's noticeable that I'm no longer stuck in chapters with women who don't match my vibe. That's on period. My love language are explored by genuine connections. I'm worthy even when I'm bored, even when I rest, even when I am confused, even when I'm still healing. I feel so right and enough, and that feeling won't stop. Sis, my intuition said what she said. I trust her now. I show up fully being the most. I won't over-explain myself. I am who I am. I bring what I bring. I said what I said. This energy though, I'm so awake to this big energy essence. Nothing will stand in the way of me asking for what I want. This is how my needs are being met. I won't explain why I'm so dressed up. I'm the most always. No matter how it makes others feel or think of me, I'm gonna take up space. Honey, I ain't shrinking a kid. Take a space, sis. I got my room with this. In the boardroom, in the bedroom, in the Zoom, on the IG, in my truth, on the beach, I'ma reach. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. Take a space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. They cannot resist. The space is on abyss. trip for this. They cannot resist. Take a space, sis.
Yes, we must take up space, sis. That was Tony Jones, Take Up Space, sis. And of course, you are taking up space in the literary world with your work, now your qualification, and just wondering actually, like, okay, you've got the masters, and like we said, in a way, does it matter? Yes, it does, but it doesn't at the same time. But you've got it. I did mine because I thought, oh God, if I go to Trinidad, you know, you get paid more if you have a master's, basically. Because in England, nobody cares. But nonetheless, you've got it now, and it will open doors. Have you got any plans specifically, or anything academic, or?
Yes, depending on my grades next week, I need to get a distinction. I need to get a distinction in order for me to go on to
do
the
a
doctorate.
PhD,
Yeah, to do a
Oh,
doctorate.
so you
yeah.
She wants to be a doctor.
No, I have a studying bug. You see, every time I go into the library at Roehampton, I feel this tremendous sense of peace. And I go in there from morning until night. So I'm like in there from 11 until 10 at night. And that's where I get my peace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a doctor in
So as
America.
long as I can study, I'm good.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you know how to use the library properly.
And also I retire from work at the end of November.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, I'm doing retire and return, so I'm going to go back and do 1 day a week from February. But in that time, I want to travel. I want to go to places like Martinique and Guadeloupe and research some more from my novel. You understand? I need to go to these places. So I'm going to do that, hopefully all coming up in the next year. And fingers crossed, start the doctorate next October.
This is a dream life.
Wow.
You've earned it though, right?
I have. I come to it later in life, but I don't care. Give it to me.
So when you get your doctorate, will you also use the title Doctor the Great?
Oh God, yes. Doctor the Greatest.
The Greatest.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's got a ring to it.
Love it.
Oh wow, I love this.
So
You've got a plan.
Yeah, she definitely has. And what about the poetry side of things? Would you do any performances coming up? Anything?
Strangely enough, my sister Jean, who you know, who's a visual artist, is also a member of. She's a fellow of the RSA, the Royal Society of Arts, and she had what did she have? She had a seminar, and she was part of an exhibition that ended at the beginning of this month. And at the end of that exhibition, she did a seminar, and because we have overlapping themes, we overlap a lot in terms of heritage and identity. She asked me to do some poetry readings within her seminar, and on that panel was also Sister Debbie Galt as well. Yeah, so we were part of that seminar, and I did some poetry there, and it was a really, really good audience. And also recently I did poetry as part of Arts and Wellbeing Day at the Kiln for Ashford Place as well, in terms of mental health and well-being. So yeah, there's been a bit of poetry going on in the month too.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, look, I'm thinking we wanted you to read something for us. So if I put a track on now, get yourself ready, and then we'll read that, and then you've got to mention the book reading thing, whatever it is, on Saturday.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Let's go.
Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold and lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since you've been here. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. the smiles are returning to the faces now. Little darling, it seems like years since you've been here. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, feels like years since you've been here.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. I'm so glad to see it. I see it. It's alright.
Yes, we love Nina Simone. So you can never have too much Nina Simone.
Never.
And, you know, the idea of the sun coming would be amazing. You know, it would.
It's all right.
We could do with some sun, but we have a sunny vibe coming, perhaps, because we have our wonderful writer and poet, who's our special guest, our second special guest today, of two very special so far guests, and I'm sure the third will be equally special. So would you like to take it away? I'll hand over to you.
Yes, this is a really short story. I think it's 200 odd words, and it's called Busman's Holiday. Carmichael had a long, narrow head with afro-textured hair, so short it looked painted on. He always went to the same Harlesden barbers whenever he was in London. He trusted them, literally, with his life. His hairstyle might have given him a youthful appearance, but for his eyes. They were set into deep sockets that exaggerated his Mephistophelian features, dark slanting brows, and an autocratic moustache that bracketed the heavy lines around his mouth. In his hotel room in Washington, D.C., he considered himself in the full-length mirror as he dressed. His white cambric shirt was immaculately pressed. He smoothed the collars and carefully folded the cuffs back and secured them with his favorite cufflinks, gold daggers. After picking minute specks of fluff from his black needle corduroy trousers, he put on his signature olive green Mac. He was in a joyful mood today. Opening the glove compartment of his chest of drawers, he selected a smooth leather pair of black pigskin. Yes, these would do for today. He pulled them on and flexed his fingers. They were wonderfully supple and perfect for strangling. From time to time, he liked to get up close and personal. It satisfied a basic need in him. It was all very well using a scope. Sure, it would get the job done, but where was the fun in that? He had been sent all the details and had memorized them before deleting the email. His friend at the Secret Service had really come through. Later tonight, in the sauna beneath the Oval Office, he would be waiting. He was going to enjoy this one.
Excellent. Love it.
Did not see that.
Oh, wow, that was brilliant. Love it. That was brilliant. That's excellent.
I heard the dagger on the
Yeah, the couple thing, I thought,
and I still didn't think.
No, I was like, hang on, he started off so sweet.
I love
with
it.
his little head and his painted hair and his little, you know, and then suddenly the dagger coupling, like, huh?
But, you know, to be on that critique level, you've got such a beautiful way with words, and you're painting these images really clearly. You just have to do that like 1,000 more times in a novel.
I found that. I know, because with flash fiction, you leave out a lot of the substance, and you leave that to the reader's imagination and for them to fill it in. As a writer, I write what I have in my head, but I can't control what the reader has in theirs and what the reader is interpreting. That's fine. And once I've written it, it belongs to the reader.
But you could write the novel.
She wants the novel. Jax wants
your
the novel.
Your style, and if you read your own work as well, there's a calming sense in your delivery.
But I think an audiobook. I'm thinking about the audiobook first and foremost.
Saying, don't do yourself down. Give us what we want.
We want the audiobook.
Well, you did ask me about audiobooks at the beginning.
Yeah, and the reader wants more.
Okay, that's great.
We don't want the short. I want the whole sorry detail.
Oh, you get that. You'll get that in my novel, because being historical, it has to contain a lot of historical facts. And in this novel, the historical facts are not easy at all. I have to give myself recovery time every time I do some research, you understand? But it's traumatizing, to say the least. And I have to pepper this novel full of these things.
I do wonder about that, that side of the brain that's able to write, should we say, psychological, horror, thriller, mystery, murders and all that, crime. I struggle, because I have a magic pen. If I write something, it tends to happen. So I don't like it. It's a power I don't wish to have. So, and I watched something recently, another about Ed Gein, the American serial killer, and they wrote it. The writers of the drama delivered it a bit like yours, ever so calmly, and. But I couldn't sleep at the end of it. I think you've got that.
Yeah, it has a sort of has a sinister
Jackie,
feel.
would you write about me being a billionaire?
I can if you want. Yes, I do. I think of these things.
Yeah. For Black History Month, please can we make Gregsy a millionaire?
Yeah, cut me in for 50%, yeah? We're all good.
Rent the magic pen.
It's happening. You're in.
Yeah, I get that magic pen because I bend events to finish in the way I want them to, and that helps a lot with rewriting traumatic events as well.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Because I suffer the trauma, write them into my stories, and then change the ending to a way that satisfies me.
That's actually very powerful way to take control of something that you can't really control in reality.
Absolutely. So being a writer gives me a lot of control of my subjects, of events, and even bending history to suit myself.
Wonderful. Well, look,
stunning.
You are incredibly talented. Every time you come on and read something, they're brilliant. And you wrote a chapter in a book, as did I. And that what was it, published last year?
Yes.
Oh, my God, you've really come prepared. What's it called?
It's called Black Grief and Healing: Why We Need to Talk About Health Inequality, Trauma and Loss.
So we've both written about situations that occurred. Mine was connected to Grenfell and yours was?
It's just multiple bereavements over a short time.
Right. So we will be talking about this book tomorrow at
Chelsea Library
on the King's Road. But I think the entrance is at the back.
Is that Well's End?
No, it's further. It's at the back of the town hall.
Oh no, the library entrance is on the
main road.
Oh yeah, that's
true.
It's on the main road.
You enter through the main road and then you walk along.
Yeah.
So it's not Poor Door entrance. So we believe that it's at 3:00.
Yes, I think it's 3, but I'm going to get there early because King's Road is not an easy place to get to from North Kensington.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I've got so much on tomorrow. I'll have to make sure I'm there. I'm there early as well. So I will double check and make sure it is 3:00 that I'm telling people. I know you can go on to Eventbrite and it's on there because I was sent the link.
Okay, so it's open to visitors and stuff to come down. Brilliant.
Yeah. People can just turn up.
Oh, brilliant. That's
so
great.
is there anything else that's happening this month for you that we can we can drop a note on?
Not really, just that this month was my retirement month and I'm officially an old age pensioner.
67.
66. Goes up to 67 next year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so I just made the 66.
I'm telling you,
still counting down.
They want to work people to death.
Honestly, I'm celebrating for you because I've been retired since I was 38.
Oh my lord! Yeah.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Unofficially.
I can't wait to have a little bit more time for writing. That's what I'm doing.
Good. More for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so yes, thank you again. I was just scrolling through to try and find the time to make sure I've got the right time for this event tomorrow. But I will make sure I do find it. So yes, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you for having me, and I will see you tomorrow.
Can we give it up for Will?
Will.
Dr. Will.
That Dr. Will.
Oh, I suppose I better play a track, which I haven't lined up. But yeah. Yes, put the music up. Yeah, that's so funny. That was me. I'm sorry. Greg will probably have to edit that now. Well, that's what happens on live radio. I was trying to actually move something and I ended it. Yeah. This is definitely live and direct from the Muse, 269 Portobello Road. This is the Portobello Road Friday show. It's a Black History Month special. My special co-host is
Jack Setter.
She's here. And we've got our third and very special guest in at the studio. I'm just picking up from the Buffalo Soldier, you know. So would you like to introduce yourself? We all know you. You've been here loads of times before.
A few times. Just want to pick you guys up. Love coming down here. I think you're all amazing. From Bay 20, my name's Deborah. Some people call me Debs. And just loving coming down here and sharing what we're doing.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on at Bay 20.
So
there's always something in that place.
Always, and that's what we love about it. We like to make sure that the building is utilised to the max, and people can come down. Anyone is welcome to walk in. It's a safe space. We've got a lot of things going on. So I'll go through a little bit of a timetable so people know. So we start off on a Monday, which is really good, and we have Age UK, and they come down, a bunch of volunteers come and help to cook from about 10 a.m. in the kitchen, and then loads of Age UK residents come down and they enjoy the food, they sit and socialise.
Can I ask what age do you qualify for Age UK? But I'm there.
It's 55.
Oh my gosh, I'm in.
No way, like you need to stop.
I
need to see a passport here. Seriously.
Well, there you go.
They'll be IDing you.
Free lunch for Act on a Monday.
2 minutes down the road.
It's on a Monday,
Keep
so
talking.
it's free, and they cook the food fresh. It's really nice vibes. We love it. It is really buzzing. Everyone comes down with a lot of jokes, and you see people that at the beginning didn't really get out. They were very isolated, and now they've got friends. So it's a really, really lovely group to see, and it's really growing. So we're really impressed with it. We have to sometimes be careful with the amount of people that come. So that happens on a Monday, and then we also have, I don't know if everyone knows about Bowen treatment. I know you know, I says. We have Bowen treatment, and that is amazing. That's also a free treatment that's offered on a Monday. That starts at 12:30 up until about 2:30, and it's a light therapy, so it's very light touch to the body. The person that comes down explains where their problematic area is, and they just basically connect with the body and do some very, very light touching. It's over a period of time. You can't come to one session and think, oh, there's going to be a magic wand that's going to be waved, but it seems to be growing. It's very popular.
Yeah, I find it very helpful.
Is it a form of Reiki? Is it like the next
It's
level up?
a bit
Reiki
like
don't touch
that.
your body.
Yeah,
you
because
just
you keep your clothes on, and it's not and it's not all that gripsing up and stuff. It's very
Right. Okay.
So I don't like all that like massage and too much touchy stuff.
Yeah, Reiki doesn't. There's no contact.
Yes.
Just energy.
And that
in this one there is
it's very light
touch. Right.
But it is the energy connecting as well.
Yeah.
And then what they do as well, which is really good, they kind of like recommend things for people to continue doing at home. It's a very light sort of exercise movement, so that when they come back to the next one, it's like, you know, they feel like they're progressing. So that's something that's really good on a Monday. That takes place at Bay. And then we have on a Tuesday, we've got meditation with Jaya, and Jaya's part of Wicked, and that's amazing. That's for an hour from 10 to 11.
When you say meditation, is that sitting on the floor or on a chair?
Yes,
the
whole
thing. If you can't sit down,
you can sit on a chair.
You can sit on a chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, people don't have to worry about that. Jaya is a very, very lovely person. She's very, very calm, very understanding. If you've got any sort of conditions or anything's going on, you can have that chat with her, and she'll go through things with you. So that, again, it's free. It's a really nice session to come along to and join in. Then on a Tuesday as well, at the same time, from 10 to 11, we work closely with a boxing gym called Dell Youth, which used to be by Grenfell, and obviously they made the gym and Bay 20 at the same time. So we connect really closely with the trainers, and they do a session from 10 to 11 for women, but the trainers are men.
But they're really cool then.
But
it's important to know.
They're really nice. They're very, very nice gentlemen. It's a non-contact, so it's more pad work, and they kind of go through some warm-ups. A lot to do with the mental health as well. They talk to people. People have become good friends from that as well. You can see a lot of people benefiting from it. And then they have a men's group straight after from 11 till 12. And again, that is all free. Then we also have a mum's group on the Tuesday. So that happens inside of Bay. Any mums are welcome to come along. Again, another free group. It's lovely, it's growing. We cook some food. The mums can sit down and eat the food. They chat, they come up with ideas, share information that's going on in the community, and every week it's a different topic.
Is it just the mums, or they bring their children with them?
They can bring their children with them.
If they've got a younger one.
If they've got a younger one, so that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
At the moment, a lot of the mums that are there, their children are at school or maybe a bit more grown. But we have had mums
and
come
again,
along with their little
how
ones.
old is mums? I mean, if your child is 30 or something, is that still...
That's the thing, it's literally any age, because I mean we've got some mums that come down and you know they're in their 60s. You never stop being a mum.
And that's on a Tuesday.
And that's on a Tuesday.
So Monday lunch for the over 55s, Tuesday lunch as a mum. I mean, we could eat for free all week.
I'm telling you.
Keep going.
So yeah, that's a really lovely group as well. So we have that going on. Where am I at now? Wednesday. So on a Wednesday we've got Zumba, which is in the morning from 11 till 12, and then we've got Tai Chi that happens from 3 till 4. Again, the classes are free.
Right.
And those classes are sponsored by Kensington and Chelsea, those two that I've just mentioned. So
brilliant. They're
really, really nice classes. The trainers are amazing. Also forgot to say there is another Zumba class on a Monday morning as well, which is from 10 until 11. And then we have another one on Friday from 10 to 11. And then we've got on Thursdays more of a quieter day. There are other bookings that are going on, but they're not really led by ourselves. But we also have on a Friday an amazing organisation called One Community, and I love my Fridays. I've just literally left them and come down here. So what they do is they work with people that are struggling with their mental health and their well-being. A majority of the people are maybe still sectioned in hospital. They get a few hours to come out to Bay. They can do some art therapy. They have music going on, a little bit of a music session, so they can jam together. They can do creative writing, and they have lunch. But it's really, really nice. And even if people are not sectioned or have been sectioned, if they're just struggling with their well-being, they can come down and join in with this group. So this is really, again, we work very closely with them because Fiona and I are very passionate about, you know, your mental well-being. So that's something that means a lot to both of us.
I also think it's really good that you have food centred. I mean, we were joking about it, but I think that's a really important thing, because actually without nutrition, without nourishment of the physical, you know, it's hard to nourish the psychological and the emotional
and the warmth of that.
And I find it's the one thing that we can all unite and come together with. Even if the food isn't necessarily from our culture, we all share, you know, that common ground with food and music, bringing people together.
Do you do any of the cooking for any of these sessions?
I do a bit.
Oh.
I do a bit. And
have you got a speciality or a signature dish?
Do you know?
Deb's dish. What's Deb's dish?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple, but I do love doing my lentil and chickpea dish. I think that's one that I've kind of like got that one to a place that I'd like to, because I never liked lentils and chickpeas before. And then when my son became vegan, I'm like, do you know what? I need to start doing something with this. So I had to flavour it up, make it a little tasty. And yeah, I love doing that. But I mean, I just love cooking in general. I just think it's, for me, it's like my therapy, but also just getting people to come together and just share some food and sit down.
Yeah, we don't do that enough.
No, we don't.
What about you? Have you got a signature dish?
Yeah, I do actually. Chili. So I do chili with chili beans, and of course I really spice it up. So there's chili in my chili.
Yeah.
And I've got some secret ingredients that I never reveal.
Okay, so Jack's is
but
chili.
There's honey, and there's honey.
Or is it
in
Chili
it.
Jack's?
Chili. Do you know what? My old singing name was Chili and the Groove Gangsters.
Wow.
There you go.
I never correlate the two till now. But yeah. So yeah, I think chili is one of my best dishes.
Nice.
And I change it up. Oh, anyway, that's
What about our tech guy down the other end, Gregsy? Have you got a special signature dish, Gregsy?
Not me.
Yeah.
Anything. Anything that doesn't contain animal.
Right, okay.
Vegetable lasagna.
That'll do.
Keep it simple.
And what about yours?
Probably doubles.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I love it.
No, I know what they
Oh,
are.
you'll have to come down and make some for us.
That'd
be nice.
There within lies the problem. I don't know how to make them.
Oh.
I know how to eat them.
Yes, me too. I know how to eat them, but I have had them sort of made with me and show me how to do it, but I'm still not brave enough to do it. So one of these days.
Well, I tell you what. Fight the fear. Decide to do a double session. I'll come down and watch you make it. And keep you going. Then I'll share eating it with you.
There you go. That sounds like a deal.
I've got a better idea. I think both of you should do a doubles off.
Now you're talking.
A double. I've just made that up. A double, and you can both point out the bits that are missing and see if we can figure out how to make it
get it perfect.
There,
The best
There
double
you go.
ever.
The best.
So tell us, you've got some stuff. I mean, you got. What about the weekend?
So the weekend we do have yoga that's on a Saturday morning. So that's from 11 until 12. I think they will be starting back up the Sunday morning yoga. The date hasn't been confirmed yet. And then we also open the centre up to people to hire.
I was about to say, because you can hire.
You can hire for like pretty much whatever booking you want within reason. So most people from the community will book for christening, party.
Oh, like events?
Yes.
Ah, right. My brain was doing
Yeah.
workshops. Shall I run one now?
Oh, you can run workshops.
Even with workshops. I mean, what we try to say with the weekends is we try not to do regular bookings in the core of the day because we want it to be available for the community to be able to have these wonderful celebrations.
Yeah.
But like some people want to do a workshop just like a one-off or 2 sessions. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. The space isn't the biggest. I mean, it holds about 50 people, I'd say, maximum upstairs. And then downstairs. So, like some people will call and say, oh, well, we want 150 guests.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately,
if I could get 4 people to turn up to a workshop, that'd be fantastic. That's overrun. Yeah. But that's good to know, though.
We've got smaller spaces as well. So if you wanted like a
small intimate room.
Yeah, but it's good for everyone out there to know that is a space available because there's lots of 16th birthdays coming through, 18th birthdays.
That's right.
I have been asked about that age group for where they could have an event in the area.
Yeah.
Like I know, but I shall point them that way.
Yeah, no, please do. I mean, and we
younger.
do on a Saturday. It's until 10, so it's not the latest time, but it works perfectly for us because the location.
Certainly, younger teenagers and stuff. Yeah,
this is it. And what we found a few people are starting to do is when they're getting ready to leave primary school, they're doing like a leavers party.
Oh yeah,
we did
that for my oldest daughter. Yeah.
So it's quite a nice thing to do. They come together and organise it themselves, and have something at base. So I mean, it's pretty much whatever ideas you've got. People can just call us, go online. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. We've got our website, Bay 20.
And it's all Bay 20 on everything.
It's all Bay 20 on everything. Or they can call us.
Wedding anniversaries.
Yeah, pretty much.
The final bit.
The
Black
reason
History
why I'm
Month.
here, yes. Okay. So we're really excited about this. So what we're doing this time round, we're doing a workshop. So it's going to be spread over 3 days. So it's in the half term for the first couple of sessions that we're doing. And let me just double check my dates because I don't want to be giving people the wrong dates.
It's half term now, isn't it?
No. It's
end of the month.
Last week in October.
Yeah.
So what we've got is with our first date of the workshop, it is on.
So I remember it being the mid-October back in the day.
It changes. That's why we're always having to check. But it's on the 20th. So the first one's on the 28th of October,
right.
And the workshop starts from 4:30 to 7:30. and it's a family event. So what we're going to be doing in the workshop is we're going to be making masks, and it's with a local artist who's amazing. Her name is Amber Joy.
Also a local host on Portobello Radio.
Yes, and on the radio as well. So we're really excited actually about working with her, because we've been trying to do a collaboration for quite some time now, and it's just never really happened. So like we're making it happen now.
Great.
So that's really, really good. We're looking forward to that. And then the second one is going to be on the 30th of October, same time, 4:30 to 7:30. And the last one will actually be on the 6th of November from 4:30 to 7:30. With that one, we're going to make it special. Amber wants the mask to dry, hence why we're leaving it for a bit of time, and then have a showcase of it. We've also just finalised getting Tony, the pan man, to come down and play a bit of steel pan, and he's going to be playing some background music as well. So it should be really nice. We'll have a bit of food as well, and just celebrate. And through those days, we'll have light refreshments as well. So the last day is going to be absolutely amazing. Just getting all the work together and showing it. So
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Little mini exhibition.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
so
look,
it's a lovely space to do it in as well, you know.
It is, and you know, it turned out to be one of the best centres we've got. And
Thank you.
it's like really
Honestly,
seriously
that is amazing coming from yourself. It really.
Well, no,
it
it's a
really
lovely
is.
place, and
Thank you.
there's so many great activities, and the diversity of things happening down there is absolutely brilliant. And of course, that's probably because of you and Fiona and your wonderful vibes. So thank you so much for coming down.
No, honestly, thank you for having me. Fiona was meant to come. We couldn't get another person to look after the centre, so I'm going to head back and go and deal with the rest of the evening there. But yeah, thank you so much. And also, can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
I've heard that you are actually doing some workshops yourself.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing some workshops with the Volunteer Centre at the African Caribbean Cultural Centre.
Amazing.
So I'll mention that before the end of the show.
Yeah, please do, because I really want to try and work something out so I can
it's
come down
art
there.
workshop and a workshop about Black history.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It really does.
Oh, it's all travels on the vine. But thank you again, Deb.
It does. And thank you for having me. And it's so
Yes.
lovely to
Welcome.
meet you.
And you properly.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
And
play a
you.
track, and then we're going to have some spoken words from the
sure.
wonderful Jacks.
Yeah. Unpublished.
Unpublished.
It's an exclusive.
Ooh! Enjoy this one.
Music was born in the song of the drum. When man first discovered rhythm, this is the rock on which black music rests. The way we like our emotion expressed. High life and zouk, soca and calypso, jazz and blues, samba, even rap. So although they categorize with a name, some people feel that all black music's the same. I beg the question, what is black music? What does that term really mean today? What is black music? Is it only the dance that leads the way? Some tell me that it's reggae, and some say it's soul. Some want it to be Motown or jazz. Chuck Berry invented rock and roll. You know that the blues have left their mark. They tell me Noah sang the blues in the ark. Since this music industry began, somewhere in there you'll always find a black man. When Emperor Hadrian was building the wall, he liked to have entertainment on call, with 7 fine trumpeters in his band, and every one of them was a black man. African strains in Spain's flamenco were heard for centuries in old Morocco. History confirms what we're told by our ears. The Moors ruled Spain for 800 years. So tell me now, what is black music? What does that term really mean today? What is black music? Is it only the dance that leads the way? Some telling me it's reggae, and some say it's soul. Some want it to be Motown or funk. Joe Turner invented rock and roll. I tell you that the blues have left their mark. They say that Noah sang the blues in the ark. Since this music industry began, somewhere in there you'll always find a black man. You know, for well over 2 centuries, Louisiana was in the West Indies. The first to play jazz in New Orleans were free coloreds, mostly Caribbeans. So from Gershwin to Doris Day, and from the Beatles to hip-hop today, there is a wealth of material to choose, which goes back beyond the birth of the blues. Which is why I ask, what is black music? What does that term really mean today? What is black music? Is it only the dance that leads the way? Some tell me that is reggae, and some say it's soul. Some want it to be Motown or jazz. Little Richard invented rock and roll. I tell you that the blues have left their mark. They say that Noah sang the blues in the ark. Since this music industry began, somewhere in there you'll always find a black man. I said that since this music industry began, somewhere in there you'll always find a black man.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Couldn't leave that bit out. So that was, of course, black music, or what is black music, by the wonderful Alexander de Great. And as we had his beautiful Dr. Will de Greatest, or Greater, and I thought I'd play that. So we're going to hand over to the multi-talented Jack, who's going to read us a poem.
Flattering.
Do you need
any
something
excuse
Oh,
to
go
read my
for it. No,
poetry. So it's a spoken word piece that I wrote. I think I wrote it. This was written, 26th September 2024. It's called Unbiased History Month, UHM. And that was because I was a little bit disgruntled with the argument and the debate that's going on about Black History Month being 1 month. So basically, I'm going to read it out and it speaks for itself. All right. Black history is not the 13th month. Locked in the cellar, preserved out of sight, control of who sees it, the preserve of the upper echelons of society, privy to viewings, down the stairs to access robbed treasures, the stale air inhalation of privilege, the top notes of entitlement. In cold cellar is permission to preserve supremacy, represented by artifacts of the fallen, ancient rituals and the stolen of the stolen. Wallow in pathological kicks at the suffering in the dark, the arousal of pride in others' demise, locked in the cellar of harsh truths. The source of mankind's division languishes concealed from the psyche of the colonialists at all costs, and the rest of the West, whose identity must remain averse of its brutality, for appearance's sake, hide the evidence, push the narratives that blame the natives, deny black history forensics from the light of day forever, betray the Brit of its barbarism and gory heritage and its inherent OCD of Victorian order against the rustic beauty of the world. His story is colourless, but the dismantling involves an override of the super grifter gifted 1 month only echo chamber. Open up or be pushed by stealth, and increasing uprising of melanated cultural wealth, how the fastidious collector panics over its ever-weakening hold against a triple-locked cellar door. Give it up, man. Come quietly. Let's talk infantry, where each owed a testimony, an unbiased history every month, a destiny. It's quite heavy. And it's quite heavy. I didn't put it out because this particular collection, I might get arrested. I don't know what the state of protest is, but it's proper protest poetry.
Well, thank you so much. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm always down for a protest poem.
Yeah.
So we're
An
coming
exclusive.
Yeah, that is an exclusive, people. You heard it first on Portobello Radio. And let's not forget that we are the #1 community radio station in our London town.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got one
Yes,
thing.
we've got somebody's just nipped at the table, picked up a mic, and what's his name?
Junior Tomlin, the Salvador Dali of rave.
What's happening, Junior? Wagwan.
Yeah.
We've got a few minutes left.
I loved your poem.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
because I know that a lot of people got the thing with like Black History Month, yeah. I would like to make one tweak with that. It should be Black Histories Month, because you get a lot of histories in that month. Forever. And every time a person of color is born, that's when history starts.
Yeah.
Very deep, very philosophical.
Yeah, deep. You should write that down. Just write it.
Yeah.
That's poetry. And this is what
There
I
you
keep
go.
trying to get to everyone to understand. Conversation is poetry. If you put it in writing, suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and I also want to say that there is an exhibition at Morley College Gallery that ends on, I think, on the 30th of October. If you get a chance, go down there. I am exhibiting along with my two sisters, Deborah and Barbara, and a whole lot of other artistic talent from the Grove.
Wonderful. So it is a family affair. I think we would
Yes.
probably play out with that.
Just like the song. It's a family
I think
affair.
I'm going to play out with that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, you are very talented, all three of you. So I'll make sure I nip in there and see Wagwan. And is it on every day? And is it free entry?
It's free entry. Excuse me, I just like put down the mic. It's free entry, but you'll have to check for details of when the gallery is going to be open. That's the only thing.
Yeah. There's a nice cafe there anyway, so
you can chill out.
Drop in the cafe
Yeah.
in the meantime.
Drink some tea and yum some food.
Yeah, so I just want to quickly mention again another Black History Month thing. So there are 2 workshops that I'm running next Tuesday, the 21st, which is called My Art is My Weapon, and it's looking at how art can be used in protest.
That's
So
right,
looking at
protest
poetry, literature, well, some literature, mainly poetry and music, storytelling, that sort of thing.
That's quite interesting.
And that's going to be at 6 o'clock at the African Caribbean Centre, which is number 6 Thorpe Close, with the kind of manky door. But there's a little 6, I think, stuck in the corner. So that's on the 21st. Then the following week, the 28th, I'm doing another workshop. And these are both done with the Volunteer Centre, Kensington and Chelsea. So it's funded by them. Big thank you to them. And it's also at the African Caribbean Cultural Centre, same time, 6 o'clock. And it's called Why African, with a K, Black History Matters. So it's a little talk about the history of Black History Month and why it's important that we have Black history centered.
Yeah, I like the idea of my art is my weapon. But it also sounds like you can also do a follow-up, how art is weaponized.
That's
I love that.
Yes,
that is why I that's my jam, is the protest poetry, But I feel like it's being weaponised.
Yeah.
And it has gone on for a while.
Interesting.
It's a good discussion.
So, do we have any Portobello radio events that need to be mentioned, Gregsy, at this juncture? That would be nice, because so then we'll have enough time to play out that track that I want to play out.
Saturday sessions.
And then, of course, if you have anything as well that you want to
Yeah,
promote.
my Saturday sessions is
All
coming up. So I'm doing a new one for next week. So Algorithm and Blues. And my other current one is on Portobello's Mixcloud or Jack Setter's Mixcloud. Don't forget Mixcloud. We're all on there, so you can listen to everything back. Play it all back. Right, Gregsy?
So what's happening?
Isn't it? Yeah, man. No, wicked. Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to your show. Your show's spectacular.
Oh,
it
thank
really is.
you.
Algorithm
Thank
and
you.
Blues is a good one. Absolutely good one. And you're right. It's next weekend at like, 4 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah.
Blinder! As for this weekend, my goodness, happy Friday. Happy Friday. This show repeats on Saturday at midday, followed at 2 in the afternoon, because of course it's a 2-hour show this. We've been on for hours. We have.
Hours.
Yeah, Michaela does the goodies. She does the goodies, which is a terrifically funky show at 2 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. And then we have Soul 45, because of course it's our illustrious leaders, David Ayling, the godfather of soul. It's his birthday today, so we're all buggering off up the pub, and we're going to celebrate his birthday all over the weekend with one of his spectacular Soul 45 shows that he did with us back here. I think this one comes from about 2019. It's absolutely brilliant. All of the shows on that entire Soul 45 season were off the scale, brilliant. The guy is an absolute magician. So yeah, man, Soul 45 Rewind is going on at 1500 hours, otherwise known as 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Pan Diva, our very own panist of the Divaist, is going to be laying down some vibes. I think it's slightly different to her normal soca business, because it's just called Pan Diva Good Vibrations.
Ooh.
So I think she's switching up her genres a little bit.
Maybe she's getting ready for some Parang, because Parang month is coming up very soon.
In it, man. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
I like
You're
that name,
absolutely right.
Parang.
Parang's a good word, man. It's
Sounds
a really
like
good
it
word.
should be a what do you call it? A Klingon word.
Yeah, or a Jamaican word. Prang.
Well, it's a Trini word, and they got it.
Parang.
And it means
Parang.
it means
Parang.
the music of Christmas, the music
Yeah,
leading
well,
up and
it's
around
that kind
Christmas,
of end
yeah.
of that time of year. It's got Spanish roots.
Yeah,
as well.
Natividad and all that business. Brilliant, absolutely. Where did we get to? Pandiva, yes, indeed. So look forward to that one at 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the afternoon is Liam Tuke, the original soul boy from Shepherd's Bush. He is spectacular again. Plays lots of lovely old school soul-y stuff. Miss Walcott's Detention, she's bunged me a right old mixed bag of business. It starts off with Devotion. I want to give you devotion. Remember that one? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man. You see, you
Give it on, Mikey. Give it on, Mikey.
You were so there.
Dance classic.
Brilliant. Dance classic, as Junior has just pointed out. So yeah, man, that's where it starts. That is
Live and
Miss
direct.
Walcott. You know that.
Live and direct
did you
on
like that
Portobello
rendition?
Radio.
Did you like that rendition? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Miss Walcott's Detention, 1800 hours at 6 o'clock in the evening. 1900 hours starts the beginning of our monthly visit to a nice house on Portobello, featuring the most incredible Sam T. Richardson with his house music mix up for this month, and then DJ the PJ, again a really spectacular
Is it
mix.
PJ the DJ?
Or DJ PJ DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Confusing.
His name is Paul Johnson, so he's DJ Paul Johnson, but us two were long-winded, so it's DJ PJ, no? I don't know. He's a spectacular DJ, played with Sancho Panza from time to time and for a long, long time. Blah, 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 blah. He's got a spectacular show coming right up from Willesden, and then Tal Cohen finishes the session up at 2100 hours with the most incredible Taos House, which again is a whole house music selection of everythingness. We might throw a special on after that, because that finishes at 10 o'clock, so we might throw a special on in the evening there. So yeah, keep it locked to Portobello Radio all weekend long, but all of those shows repeat on Sunday, and then of course on Sunday morning Talk Radio, Portobello Talk Radio.
Yeah, because the Wild Women on Wednesdays, which is a
Yeah.
new show that myself and Amber are doing once a month.
Here we go.
On a Wednesday.
Yeah.
On this past Wednesday, and I believe it's repeating on the weekend.
On Sunday. So if you're listening to this show and you didn't like the sound of Isis's voice, then turn over because you've got another 2 hours of it.
Oh, don't take that sitting down.
no, son, that's a little bit rough. That is. That's a little bit rough.
You're right. I'm only being naughty because I know and love her so well. So you know, bless. I know I'll be forgiven.
But it's true.
Slapped.
I wouldn't listen to 3 hours of 4 hours of my
Piers. Well, listen, imagine listening to 4 hours of Piers. Anyway, no, it's going to be brilliant. Wild Women on Wednesday. Do you want to give us a really, really quick rundown of what happened?
Just a very, very quick rundown. It's myself and Amber talking. We played a recording of a review of a film, of a exhibition that Joy and I went to, and it's lots of music that we love.
Brilliant.
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 Nice,
really
sounds good.
Looking forward to that.
Conversation. We talk about anything.
Awesome.
Sounds
Sounds like a podcast.
Kind of is. And we will be reaching out to more Wild Women Trust.
Find the wild women in West 10.
Yeah.
You unfortunately don't qualify. But,
I do not qualify.
Well,
I haven't got that gene.
Well, there are ways. There are ways we're dealing with this, I tell you.
So,
bless you, I suppose. Yeah, you better wrap it up, man.
Yeah, so we've gone to the end of the show with my special co-host. I do love co-hosting with you.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. Never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and we had some great women, the wonderful Debs from from Bay 20, and the wonderful
Yuri.
Yuri from Generate, and the wonderful Will, of course, Will Joseph Lowenthal.
Doctor.
Wonderful doctor, soon to be. So yeah, and of course there's me, and the wonderful Gregsy, our honorary woman of our group today. White woman, yeah. No, honorary black woman.
Interchangeable genes.
Changeable genes. He can transform at any time. So shall we play out this show? We'll be back next week for another Black History Month special. Enjoy, people. Keep it locked to Portobello Radio.
Radio.
Let's get